What really happened to Street Outlaws Kamikaze Chris? You don't know about his heartbreaking tragedy. Among the many personalities on the Motor Trend app as Street Outlaws, you will find a fan favorite that goes by the name Kamikaze. Chris Day is the guy who pilots the insane G-body known simply as the Elko, a 1981 Chevrolet El Camino powered by around 500 cubic inches of big block Chevy. Before Chris got a hold of it, the car was driven by his childhood friend, Tyler Flip You Pretty, and the car was nicknamed the Slut because it was built with all the discarded parts left behind when friends upgraded their own cars. Flip was on the first season of Street Outlaws and got lots of attention in the Slut, with its outrageous zoomy headers spitting nitrous fireballs from the car's fenders. Rumors abound that the car was often mended with copious amounts of silicone, JB Weld, duct tape, and Bondo quite regularly. Those rumors definitely added a bit of insult to injury when Flip came to collect his winnings. Loud, obnoxious, ridiculous, and fast as hell, all very real descriptors of the Slut. After Flip's untimely death, his lifelong friend, Justin Big Chief Ishirer, offered the car to Chris, who jumped at the opportunity to be a part of the car and its amazing history. Though it had been sitting under a tarp for more than a year, it fired right up when Chris hit the starter button. It was meant to be. Obviously, the car needed some work before it could make a full pass. The first time Chris drove it, one of the rear calipers stuck and caught on fire. After a week or so of going through the car, Chris hauled it to Louisiana for a big call out of the 405 Top 10 list by Louisiana's top street racers. Kamikaze Chris really lived up to his name when he made his first full pass, pulling a massive wheelie and winning by a handy margin. Chris has a passion for racing, but there's something special about driving the Elko. He likes to remind people it's just a regular garage-built car. Chris spent many sleepless nights making the car what it is today. He is a low-budget racer who put nearly every spare dollar, and some he didn't have to spare, into making this car competitive with the big-name racers around the country. Chris is your average guy and enjoys his time at home with the family after a long day at his full-time job of running a small heating and air conditioning business during the day. When everyone goes to bed, Chris goes to the garage to tinker on the car, whether it's cleaning the Lexan windows, checking plugs, tire pressures, or making sure the brake system is working properly. Chris puts in the work to make sure his beloved car is competitive with the big money guys. Kamikaze plots return from devastating Street Outlaws to crash. While it was certainly no secret prior to its airing on the Discovery Channel Monday night, Kamikaze Chris Day's devastating ordeal behind the wheel of the fan favorite Elko, it was put on display for the world to see on a brand new episode of his Street Outlaws. The likable Day had spent many years, and his life savings, transforming the El Camino made famous in the Oklahoma City street racing scene by the late Tyler Pretty, better known as Flip E, into a world-class twin-turbo thoroughbred as he journeyed to compete with street racing's best. But all of his momentum came to a screeching halt, literally. Last year, the episode was taped previously, when Day lost control of the Elko on a night he says he didn't actually intend to race. The incident left the Elko in ruins. The body, chassis, engine, turbochargers, virtually all of it a complete loss. Day has spent the months since working to pick up the pieces and plot his return. "I'm an all-or-nothing guy," Day told Dragzine in a 2018 interview. "I'm either gonna really make it in my life, or I'm gonna be nothing. There's no middle for me. It's something I tried to fight for a long time, but I've accepted that's how I am. And I can't fake that." Is Kamikaze from Street Outlaws married, or is his heart devoted to race cars for now? It's possible to stream Street Outlaws on Hulu, Discovery Plus, or YouTube TV. And since it's just so interesting to watch, it's the reality TV show you don't want to miss. The docu-series, which first premiered in 2013, focuses on the street racing industry of the United States. Catching a glimpse into what it's really like to be a street racer is beyond interesting to people around the world who aren't comfortable actually partaking in such a high-risk activity in real life. Street Outlaws takes place in Oklahoma City and features some of the fastest street cars in America, as well as a group of dedicated street racers who are obsessed with speed. Kamikaze Chris is one of the cast members of the show, and this is what you should know about his personal life. Does Kamikaze Chris have a wife? One thing Kamikaze Chris does well is ensure that his private life remains as private as possible, as it appears he hasn't publicly discussed his love life or any romantic prospects. So viewers, please like this video and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.